Okay, so first of all, F Summit Medical. Just, hmm. I'm going to tell you a story about what happened to me today. And yeah, so actually, let's back it up. Not even today. Last week, get a phone call from my doctor's office that something abnormal came up on one of the tests. I need to go see a specific type of doctor. So, call up that specialist, or no, reach out to my insurance company first. Say, hey, what's in network? Who's in network? Let's do that. They're like, hey, this big group, Summit Medical. They're a network. Cool, cool. So I call up Summit Medical. I'm like, hey, I need to see this specialist. Like, why do you need to see this specialist? This test result came up with an abnormal reading. I need to see a specialist. They're like, oh yeah, you need to see that specialist. I'm like, cool. Can I see that specialist? They're like, yeah. Um, let's look in your area. Where are you? I live here. Cool. All the ones in your area are booked out until late June. But I've got one who's not too far, and it's a little, or they didn't even say too, but they made it seem like it was much further away. Um, and they're available on Thursday. I'm like, cool, Thursday, I can do that. Where is it? They're like, oh, it's in this town. I'm like, that's where my daughter's daycare is. It's like 5 minutes away. I can go. So schedule the appointment. Then starts all the text messages, emails, and everything from the specialist office. Got the confirmation. Look, I need you to confirm that you're coming. I need you to get the phone call. I need you to confirm you're coming. Get the text message. Like, press 1 to confirm you're coming. So I'm like, yeah, doing all that. Hey, by the way, your appointment's coming up. I need you to fill out this paperwork. Fill out the paperwork. Send pictures of my ID. Send pictures of my insurance card. Fill out the HIPAA forms. Do all that stuff. I'm like, cool. You're confirmed to see the specialist. We're going to look forward to seeing you. We're going to see you tomorrow. We're going to see you in a couple hours. We're going to see you in an hour. All those come. And I'm like, I know myself. ADHD, I know myself. I'm not going into the office this morning knowing that I've got this 12:30 meeting. Because if I got a 12:30 meeting and I go to the office, I'm not making it to the 12:30 meeting. So I'm like, I'm not going to the office. I'm going to stay home. I got my hair cut because I was like, that's something I can do. It doesn't have me, going to have me running into like a little rabbit hole of whatever. So I get to the specialist's office 15 minutes early. Get there. They're like, hey, you're here to, we got an appointment? I'm like, yes, I do. What's your name? Give them my name. They check the system. Oh, yeah, you have an appointment. Cool. Can I see your insurance card and your driver's license? Give it to them. They scan it. They do their thing. They're like, have a seat. I'll see you soon. I sit down. They're like, hey, you, come back here again? And they're like, who are you here to see? I'm like, I'm here to see this doctor. Why are you here to see this doctor? Because I got this test result. Yeah, I see that here in the notes. You need to see this type. You need to see the specialist. I'm like, yeah, that's why I'm here to see the specialist. And they're like, no, you need to see the specialist. I'm like, that's why I'm here to see this specialist. They're like, no, this isn't that type of specialist. This is another specialist that happens to have a name that I guess rhymes with it. And like, I'm like, but Summit Medical told me that you're this specialist. Like, yeah, we're not that specialist. I'm like, and it's weird. And like, we all agree because like, even they were like, but it says here in the notes that you need, like, why would they send you here? And I'm like, I don't know. It's like you're a big conglomerate that's been buying up all the doctors' offices, you know, combining them all so you can handle the billing. Yeah, that's how you get them. You get them on the billing. Like, hey, we can simplify this thing for you. And then the next thing you know, they're like the only provider in the area, and they can't seem to tell the difference between the brain and the up and the down. Like they don't know for some reason, or they're like scheduling with the wrong doctor. And I wonder if there's anyone else out there who's being sent to the wrong doctor on something much more critical or time pressing. Like just this is ridiculous and frustrating, and it was time consuming because then I just turned around and I was like, F this. I'm gonna go search for a doctor of this specialty in my area. I found one, black man, and I was like, cool. Call his office, like, hey, take my insurance. They're like, hey, give me your insurance information. They look it up. They're like, okay, you got this, and this is gonna cost. I'm like, what? I'm like, cool. You guys are in network. They're like, yeah, well, not for the surgery, but for anything else. I'm like, cool. Let's get it started. And they're like, we could see you Monday, and I'm like, great, great because this other nonsense is nonsense. I Why? Just why?